Hello, for my FlareBlitzed, and welcome to the demo of Dear Mum, My Letter to You. This is a revamped version of a game called Project Kawasaki, which goes into the tale of a girl who is just about to go back to school after a dramatic event of the loss of their mother. I'm uncertain if the length of the demo itself is changed since Project Kawasaki, but it definitely has had a lot of visual changes here and there, along with character voices as well, which is very appealing. I won't be going through the entire demo, but I hope you can see that within the time period I show you the amount of game of, it gives you feedback that you should check out the game for yourself and give some feedback to the developer of this game.
To those who read this, welcome.
Okay.
This story is a work of fiction.
Yeah, I think it is.
Any similarities to actual events, locations, or persons, living or dead, are entirely coincidental. With that in mind, you can now proceed with the story.
Thank you very much, yeah.
Thank you. And do take care of yourself.
Likewise, with you as well watching.
Best regards, now Kawasaki.
Okie dokie, so I was pronouncing Kawasaki correctly. Ouch. I could only watch, eyes full of tears, as she smiled casually at me, right before jumping off that cliff. That same cliff that held so many childhood memories, the same smile that I'd grown so used to seeing that I took it for granted. She wished me a happy life, a life full of friends, achievement and love. Why? Why would she wish that for me after everything I did? I talked back to her. I went against everything she taught me. I even called her useless when she was at her lowest point. Everyone goes through troubles regardless of how old you are. She was hurting deep inside. She must have hated me. Instead of taking her pain out of me, she labelled herself as a burden, a failure of a mother and a human being. None of that was true. I'm the failure. This was all my fault. I've always been nothing but an irresponsible, inconsiderate, and thoughtless brat who brings misfortune to everyone around me. That is not the case. When you build yourself a perception that you are something, then the gravity of those feelings are always going to be gravitated if you don't get the help that you need. If you're going on that kind of path, you need to be able to try and step back a bit and realize that 99% of the negativity that's going around is in here, not anywhere external. But it's getting that help is the hardest step, not the process of the help, but getting that help. That's why everyone hates me and wants me gone. That's not true. That's why, no, that's not true as well. The action part, yes, but not the reason behind it. It would have been better if I didn't. That's not true as well. Everything would have been fine. Everyone would have been happy. If there was anyone that should have died that day, no, don't say that to yourself. It should have been me. Not at all. And here we are, at the said cliff. So, okay, cool. I can use H to hide. That's nice. Where am I? I scan my surroundings only to realize, I'm at a park, a very familiar one. A nightmare. There's someone standing at the edge of the cliff. I find myself drawn to the silhouette. He seems to be calling out to me. I remember this is a constant nightmare which the protagonist keeps having. As I come closer, I recognize who it is. It's Mum.
Ayame.
Hello, Neo. Her eyes are full of tears. She smiles back at me. This is definitely an abnormal situation, and that smile is abnormal too. A chill rushes through me, making my blood run cold. I know this scene all too well.
Goodbye, my little princess.
Damn it. No, don't go. Don't leave me. I reach out to her, but she slips away when I'm mere inches away. She looks down at a steep drop, then jumps. As she falls over the edge, her hand shoots out and grabs my ankle. Before I realize what's happening, I'm falling with her. It's more like that hand that she deployed onto your ankle was like the gravity of that guilt. A guilt that you built over time. A scream tangles itself in my throat as we plunge to our deaths. All I can do is stare at her, who could use to smile at me. This is for the best. Everyone will be happy. No, they will not. Just like Mom did. Nobody would be happy. Especially your friends and family. Especially family. Especially friends, especially family. Hello, Ayame. I think this is vastly visually different. Early morning, the UI is definitely improved. I'm not saying that the previous UI was bad, but I'm saying that the current UI is definitely improved. I jump upright, my body stiff, my heart is racing, every inch of me is drenched in a cold sweat. I say make sense of my surroundings, which have changed from that fateful cliff to my bedroom. Another nightmare. I've been having the same one ever since Mum passed almost a year ago. I can't get that day out of my mind. Mum. Okay, you're going to obviously realise the gravity of this current situation about your alarm clock. I realise my alarm clock's been beeping obnoxiously since I woke up. Thank you for saving our ears. Why even have my alarm clock on? I haven't used it in so long. Maybe because of a certain event that is coming back on stage, like going to school, for example. I feel I'm forgetting something important.
Ayame, are you up yet?
Yep, Dad's calling up to us. I can hear my dad's voice from downstairs.
Breakfast is ready. Come downstairs before you're late.
I also want to give a big thank you to the voice actors and actresses for partaking in this game as well. It really brings another layer of flair to life. That's not a pun, by the way. Late for what? Why is it all such a blur? I struggle to get out of bed. My body isn't used to getting up this early. Slowly but surely I'll make it downstairs to the dining room. Hello, you two. Dad's waiting there with a huge smile on his face. Approaching behind him with 3 plates of omelette rice is Genta. Genta is either the brother or the father. Also remember the brother being a proficient cook.
Morning, little sis.
Genta is the brother, because obviously you wouldn't refer to them by their first name if they were your mother or father, or another one higher up within the social hierarchy.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sunshine. Had a good night's rest?
No, sorry.
Sort of.
Sort of, you say. Dad looks at me confused.
Wait a minute. You're still in your pajamas. Why aren't you dressed?
But I am technically you are dressed, but not appropriately dressed. I love... Oh, what the hell? It's remembered... What? Why is it remembered my progress on... Oh, hold on, this couldn't be me, actually. I don't know, but I feel like... I don't feel like this is my own progression in some way. No, this is not my progression. This must be like a build that the game developers put on board. Dress... Is something happened? Dress for what?
For what?
For school, of course. How could you forget about your big day? Guess you're still half asleep, huh?
Oh dear. It takes a moment to sink in. Oh, that's why I'm going back to school again. I haven't left the house since Mum died. Yikes. I've been shutting the world out for the past year, unable to face anyone after what happened. If it weren't for Dad getting me the professional help I needed, I wouldn't even be here right now. But since it was demo, I did say at the beginning I wouldn't cover the full demo, but when the full game comes out, I will cover that as its entirety. He saved my life.
Hey, sis. You look kind of pale. You okay?
The nightmare gave me the creepies again.
It's...
I stopped myself from telling Dad and Genta about my nightmare. It's bad enough that they had to deal with my sorry self for so long.
It's just that I'm really nervous about everything.
I imagine that is the case, naturally.
Don't worry. It'll be scary at first, but you'll get the hang of it after a few days.
Yeah.
Get up. You'll need the energy if you want to get through the day.
Always have breakfast.
Your brother did a good job handling breakfast today. Doesn't it smell delicious?
And I'm especially talking to those who say that skipping breakfast is okay. It's not.
Sure, I guess.
I take a seat, and Ginta presents me the omelette rice with a catch-up message reading, "Good luck at school," along with a sloppy smiley face. Come on now, it's about the thought that counts. It makes me feel like a grade schooler all over again.
A little childish, I know, but I did it to give you a confidence boost. Have to make sure my little sis is ready for her big day, you know?
Exactly.
It's definitely something. Thanks, Ginta.
Oh, Ginta. I called you Genta for some odd reason. I suppose that would be with an E, like Gen. Anyways, let's move on. I take a bite of Ginta's omelette rice and can't help but smile. There's so much flavour in it. Mom used to be the chef in the house, but Ginta took on the role after she passed and became quite the talented chef. Since Dad has a hectic job as a mangaka, is that the name of it? Anyways, let's move on. Ginta's helped him out a lot. It's going to take me a while to get used to Ginta rather than Genta. I've never properly thanked Ginta for cooking for me, sorry. In the beginning, I would barely even touch his food, but I've slowly grown to appreciate it over time. He's not going to feed you anything that'll kill you or put you in hospital, is he? Of course not. As I continue to chew, my smile flips back upside down.
What's wrong? Did I overdo it with the pepper again?
It's not that at all, it's my own realization of what's in front of me.
It's not that. It's not the food that's the problem.
It's me that's the problem. Dad scoots close to me, brows knit with concern.
What's the matter?
Exactly.
I just wonder how life is going to be. What it'll feel like being surrounded by people again. I feel really anxious.
I think you can feel surrounded even if you're just with one other person in a way. Ginta nods sympathetically.
Like Dad said, you'll get the hang of it over time.
Exactly, it's going to be scary at first, and the first day is always the most difficult, but after that it will get better. Although in the context of this game, I remember it now that it's a big struggle at the very beginning, but it does pick
It's your
up.
first day, so don't beat yourself up if you can't befriend the entire school in one go.
I don't think that's our aim. There's going to be people in school that's going to have very differing personalities. We don't get along with them, but the most we could do for them is respect their boundaries.
Yeah, but
And
I've
retrospect
never
as
had
well.
a good reputation. You know how hard it was for me to fit in.
Come on, Ayame.
Things have changed, Ayame.
Ayame, okay.
Just because things didn't go well before doesn't mean it'll be like that again. Remember what Dad told you before. When things look down, all you can do is keep looking up.
As Shrek says to Donkey, don't look down.
I wish Mom took that advice.
Damn, that's a bit of a low blow. Roomful silent. Yeah, even if that was a joke, that is harsh. Realizing I slipped up, I looked down, burning with shame. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was a bad joke. A really, really bad joke. Dad leans forward, draping a warm hand over my cold ones.
We've gone through this before. It's not your fault your mother's gone. Many things happened at once.
Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to go through that. Wait, how do you get to history? Log. So I realized I slipped up, burning down with shame.
We've gone through this before. It's not your fault your mother's gone. She was going through a rough time.
I wanted to complete the dialogue there for the VA's, oh gosh, what would be the accreditation? Many things happened at once and it was too much for
She
her.
wouldn't want you to blame yourself for anything.
Yeah, I'm unable to meet his eyes. No matter how many times my family or therapist tells me it isn't my fault, I'll never forgive myself for you did not.
You're finally taking the first step back into the world, towards a normal life again.
As normal as it can be.
You should be proud of yourself for making it this far. You stayed strong, and here you are. Today's the day you start a new chapter, Ayame.
Dad bonks me on the head.
Ow!
Lighten up, eat your breakfast and get dressed. And fix up your hair. You can't go around school like that.
Wait a minute, who's talking in this case? Aiko is the father, but the brother is a guy, I've forgotten his name now. I couldn't help but
What's
sulk.
wrong with my hair?
It's messy, and it's everywhere. My hair has got some, long. I don't want to say long though, because even the most tidiest kept of hair are very long. I don't want to have it short again. Cut it to the length it used to be would only remind me of the days. Okay. I take Dad's advice, finish breakfast, and get get into my uniform. Bag on shoulder, check. Shoes on right, check. Combed hair, double check. Oh, I should be good to go. Ayame. I look down at my legs. Ayame. God, I completely forgot how revealing these skirts are. I can feel a draft of air. Don't concentrate on
Little
that.
sis,
What is it, Genta? Genta rushes over with a
it's
lunchbox.
dangerous to go alone.
Here, add this item to your inventory. It'll boost your HP when you're in a pinch. I think my brother's trying to relate to her in a game logic. That was close. You're a lifesaver. I'll make sure to save it for the boss level. What's wrong? You're staring at the door like it's on fire or something. Are you still nervous? No, I'm just anxious, that's all. You do realise that's basically the same thing, right? Shut up! Genta turns away, but I can practically hear the smirk on his face. You're so mean. Well, if she has the energy to complain about what he's just said, that must mean that she's not totally down the dip. The garbage. Anyways, let's move on. He shrugs innocently. But it calmed you down, didn't it?
No!
If anything, it made me angrier. I let out an embarrassed huff and look away from him. He lays a hand on my shoulder.
Fine.
You'll be fine, little sis. You're acting like you have to deliver a world-saving speech to the United Nations or something. Or deliver a baby. Just remember to smile and try not to run away from every classmate you have. Otherwise, I never want to hang out with you. Come on, show me your winning smile. Genta gives me a goofy smile and 2 thumbs up. Am I a little kid to him? You are his little sister. Why should I smile at you, you weirdo? Oh, you lost friendship points with me. Don't want to talk to you anymore.
Hold on!
Hey, what the heck? Guess I'll just talk to an NPC who's nice and actually smiles, since the main character wants to be mean to me. Oh, this is fourth wall breaking, isn't it? Jeez, don't do that. This doesn't make me feel any better, you meanie. Seriously, my brother knows how to push my buttons. Get it? Buttons? A game controller? It's like his goal is to make me upset. Come on, feeling better now, aren't you? Ayame, you're still here? I know you two are having a grand time, but you should get to school before you're late. Oh shoot! Sorry.
Good luck and have fun.
Exactly, have fun, sis. Happy learning.
You take care now.
Have a good day, Ayame. So, partially voice acted. Thanks, I'll be going now. Seems like they got the gist of the beginning of the game, which I thought it was going to be fully voice acted, but now it turns to partially voice acted. My name is Ayame Kawasaki. I'm 18 years old. Starting today, I'll be enrolled in Yamada Hoshi High School after 1 year of rehabilitation. That's a word you must struggle to pronounce on your first time. My classmates from last year are now third years, while I remain a second year because of my long absence. I'll be starting a new life, meeting new people, encountering new challenges, and making new memories. A fresh start after a black hole of a year. I can feel my whole body shake in anticipation. I've been outside a couple times during my rehab, but never around big crowds. It's only a matter of time before I'll be surrounded by tons of people, which is understandable. I take a deep breath as I approach the school gates. Geez, this is scarier than I thought. It's been so long since I was here. The cherry blossom trees are in full bloom, their petals blowing in the breeze and painting the perfect picture of spring. I stop to take in the sweet and calming aroma. It's been so long since I breathed air so crisp. It reminds me of the times I used to lay on grass, feeling like I'm floating in the sky. I shut my eyes and take it all in, one easy breath at a time. What's up? Hey, stop it! What's up with her? I freeze up at the sound of an unfamiliar voice nearby. 2 students have taken notice of me indulging in nostalgia. Seems like she's not the only one excited for the first day. Seriously, you guys are weird. Okay, rude. More and more students start entering my field of vision. Boys laughing hysterically and slapping each other on the back. Girls flipping their phones and showing off their cute charms. And the lovely, most handsomest of male celebrities that they can find. Even couples holding hands and kissing without a care in the world. So many people. Yo, what's your class assignment? Class 1B. Wait a minute. Assignment? Yeah, what's your class assignment? That sentence somehow doesn't fit together. Have you seen the latest episode of Magiko? Who knew Tomoko would be a magical girl too? Right after seeing her move, she totes my favorite character now. Oh woo. Why can't it be Tuesday again so we can watch the next episode? That's basically every other comment made on a VTuber livestream. Ooh woo. Or cute or something like that. You're so cute, senpai. Anyway, any of those categories. I can't help but listen in on all of the conversations around me. I can't say it was like half of them, it's probably like about a quarter of them at very most, but it just feels like it's bombardment. God, this is my last year here. Just want to breeze through and get out of this freaking school. Dude, what's the rush? I don't even want to think about college yet. Oh my god, it's Senpai. Morning, ladies. He noticed us. It becomes harder and harder to process everything happening around me. It's like we've just been transported to a different world. There's just too much going on. So many unfamiliar faces. So many voices in my head. Stop speaking and screaming at the same time. I slowly back away, wanting to sprint back home away from a world that's grown unfamiliar to me. No, you can't give up yet. Calm down, Ayame. Remember what Dad said. When things are down, all you can do is keep looking up. I look up the sky that's bright and free of clouds. Free of clouds, you say? Then what about what's above the school building right there? Doesn't that look like clouds? Minor observations aside. Deep breaths, Ayame. Deep breaths, just breathe. Walk forward with confidence, head held high, and show them your winning smile. And I remember this is a point of nostalgia here as well. Hello, Ayame. Not even 10 seconds in, I'm already freaking out. To make matters worse, there's a group of girls giggling at me from afar. I just need to distract myself with something. Focus, Ayame. My class assignment is on the bulletin board. I scan it in search of my name. There it is. I'm assigned to class 2D, so it should be on the second floor. I'll be in a classroom soon. A classroom? That means I'll be trapped with like 35 to 40 other students in a small space with nowhere to hide, especially troublesome with today's circumstances. I sweat profusely, biting the tip of my thumb so hard it nearly breaks my skin. You don't do that. Crap, what should I do? What should I do? Maybe I'm not ready for this yet. Agent Ayame, no, don't abort mission. Hello. Hi, I let out an internal scream, one that echoes through my entire body. Oh my god, someone recognizes me?
Is that you, Aya-chan?
I think we know who this is. I slowly turn towards the voice, sweating up a storm. Hi there. It's an innocent-looking girl with short olive hair. Wait, I recognize those huge red-framed glasses, isn't she? Parine? It would be nice just to say her name.
Parine?
Log.
Aya-chan! I can't believe you're back!
Thank you. And without skipping a bit, Pearline pulls me into a big hug.
Oh my god, Aya-chan! I was so worried about you! I tried calling, texting, stopping by your house, and even emailing you all this time. But nothing ever worked.
Sometimes you're in such a state where even if people contact you, you don't have the mental headspace to respond. And it's not because you're being rude, it's just the fact that you're not in a place of being able to do that.
I thought I lost you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Her glasses begin to fog up as tears run down her cheeks.
Oh, Parine.
Ah, this girl with a surprisingly tight grip is one of my childhood friends, Perrine Finch. She moved here from Japan, to Japan from America when we were 8 years old. I feel bad for avoiding her all this time. She's really the only friend I have left. I have a huge backlog of all her calls and emails. I may be running out of space on my phone.
Sorry. No, it's...
No, it's okay. You just need some space, I understand. Are you alright? I'm really nervous. Wonder why that's on the screen. It's I'm just really nervous right now. It's been so long since I've seen everyone, so I'm worried I'll freak out or something when I get to class. I'm sure to go well. You'll be fine, Aya-chan. Yeah, I hope so. Perrine's smile is like that of an angel. She's too adorable.
Hey.
Boy, am I glad to see you. It was hard not to freak out about all the unfamiliar faces. Even though things look the same, something feels different.
You know?
A lot has changed since you've been gone. It hasn't been the same without you. Perrine shyly rubs the back of her neck and looks down. Yeah, well, I'm glad to be back. Sucks that I won't be in the same class as you. Oh, that's right, you're repeating your second year, right? Yeah, I'm in class 2D. I'm sorry about that. No, don't apologise. It was my fault for being missing in action. It felt like I cheated if I got move on to the next year, you know.
No, it's...
Yeah, but you'll have to stay another year while the rest of us graduate. I've always wanted to walk across the stage with you and celebrate that special day together. Some things just aren't meant to be, unfortunately. Perrine lowers her gaze, her cheeks rosy. She's been by my side since we met. We've even been in the same class every year up until now. It's no surprise she wanted to see everything through until the end together.
Perrine.
Yes, when suddenly Perrine's phone vibrates. Oh, I've got a message, sorry, I need to check this. She frantically opens her phone and scans her screen with precision. Bullies on the horizon.
Hey.
Perrine, is everything alright? Sorry, Aya-chan, I have to go now. Huh? Why so soon? There's something I need to take care of. Then do you need some help? I can come with you. No, it's fine. I can do this alone.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I really have to go. Good luck at school, Aya-chan. Wait, Perrine. Perrine rushes past me without a second thought. I catch a glimpse of hesitation from her as she reaches the end of the hallway. I've never seen Perrine act like this. That message seemed to have been pretty urgent. Did something bad happen? Just when we were warming up to each other again after so long, I hope she's alright. I hope I can talk to Perrine again soon. Until then, I should head to homeroom. One shall head to said room, sorry. Good morning, class. My name is Itaru Goro, and I'll be your homeroom teacher. I also teach history here at Yamato Hoshi High School. You will all address me as Guro-sensei. When I call your name, stand up and introduce yourselves to your fellow classmates. Homeroom commences. He calls on my classmates one by one. I break out a nervous sweat as he gets closer and closer to my name. God, this is so nerve-wracking. Maybe you won't notice if I try to slip out of the door. I don't have the guts to run off. Right. Hey, isn't that her? The girl with the purple hair? What about me? Yeah, it sure looks like her. Why are people just talking about me? Is it like rumors? Rumors about a certain somebody? I freeze up at the hush of voices behind me. Damn it, stop it. We don't need to be reminded of that kind of stuff, okay? We lived with this for the past year. My stomach churns at mention of Mum's passing. Does everyone know about it? Yeah, I think her name's Ayame Kawasaki. My senpai is telling me all about her. Quiet, she might hear us. They whisper to one another, turn their faces away from me. A heavy weight settles on my chest as I watch them from the corner of my eye. I feel sick. I want to go back home already. My mind drifts. I was a draft in search of a distraction. What I overheard from those gossiping students behind me has me worried. How many people know about what happened to Mom? What kind of rumors are others spreading about me? Next is Kawasaki-san, who started all of those rumors in the first place. And why? Kawasaki-san? Do people hate me that much? I'm just trying to live a normal life. Kawasaki-san, this is the last time I'm calling you. I look around the room, all eyes are on me. Everyone's judgmental stares are like weights pulling me down. It's your turn, Kawasaki-san. Why is log apparently there? Like, every time we select an option, it apparently puts on display one of these buttons. You mean me? You mean me? He lets out a tired sigh. Of course I mean you. Stand up and introduce yourself to the class. Oh dear. Everyone starts laughing at me. I slowly stand up, looking straight at the board. I can't bear to make any form of eye contact with them. Your name? My name is Ayame Kawasaki. Deep breath, Ayame. You can do this.
My name is Ayame Kawasaki. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm sure they took out all of her positivity with it. I bow swiftly and immediately sit down, back down. In a rush, I end up banging my knee hard on the desk. Well, I did it. It's done. Whew. I'll give that an F for effort. Thank you, Kawasaki-san. Next is... I can feel the intimidating aura from my classmates growing even thicker. It's like they're picking me apart like hungry crows. I'm making a bigger fool of myself the more time passes. God, when will this day be over? I don't know, but we're still in the morning apparently. After school, so that's a lot of time that's transpired by. And the sunset is over, so it depends on what time of the year this is in. If there's cherry blossoms, it's definitely spring season. Well, the day is finally over at long last. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Today was exhausting. I forgot how long and tedious school was. It felt like I was here for a whole week. Whew, what a day. It's time to head home. I can't wait to crash into bed. I'm so tired.
Kawasaki-san.
Okay, so this is somebody who is quite intimidating, I imagine.
Huh?
Hi there. I turn to see a blue-haired girl approach me with a menacing aura. I'm pretty sure you're either the president of the student council or some kind of leader within the student council of the school. I remember that face all too well, and these two don't particularly get along with each other very well. Mayamo Shirogane. She's another one of my childhood friends along with Perrine. She was someone I really looked up to. When we were kids, most of us called her Mayane. She was always the dependable older sister we never had. Even if you cried about the most trivial things, she would try to cheer you up. She would even try to discipline the troublemakers. You could say that I was one of those troublemakers. The two of us had so many fights since middle school until we eventually stopped talking to each other last year. She seems calm and collected to everyone else, but I've seen how angry she can get. When I'm around, she wears a much darker expression than she would with anyone else. This is the Mayane I know and remember, the one that loathes me so much. Maya ni Shirogane-san? I mimicked a distant tone, addressing her by her family name. Just like Perrine, Mayane used to call me Aya-chan, but things changed ever since we grew apart.
So?
You're just a person I want to see. How comes? How have you been? Why are you asking me this? It's a simple question. I don't know why you're getting so uptight with me. That's because... My jaw snapped shut. Because what? Whatever. If you really want to know how I feel kind of rubbish now that you're here. Funny, I could honestly say the same thing about you. Then why the hell are you even talking to me? Anyways, I want to give you my condolences for your loss. It must have been rough for you.
Yeah.
Yes it was. But there's probably some remorse in her sentence, but it's really hard to read her expressions. I never got to tell you this after she passed because you didn't even attend the funeral.
I'm glad.
I'm glad that you're safe and healthy, Kawasaki-san. I'm sure your family is relieved too. Let's be on the more rude path. Are you done? I turn away. Are you done?
Yes.
I am, actually. Mayane walks past me and stops to give me one last look.
Kawasaki-san.
Just so you know, that doesn't mean we're friends again. I was only concerned about your well-being. I felt it was necessary to check up on you, so that's what I did. This will be the last time I talk to you voluntarily. Of course, if you have any problems, don't hesitate to report to the student council. I'll be glad to help as your council president. If you excuse me, Goodbye, Kawasaki-san. Mayane continues walking with her head held high. Damn it, I really can't stand her. Every time I see her, I just want to punch her in the face really hard. Have you ever seen a face where it's just so hard not to punch it that you just have to punch it? She acts all professional and respectful with everyone, but she gets passive aggressive with me. She's so irritating. She's probably still upset about what happened last year. Bumping into her last minute leaves a sour taste in my mouth and I'm eager to wash out. Today has been a complete mess. I need to go home. For real this time. For real this time indeed. Let's see. Walking home never felt so miserable. So much has happened today I can't even process it all. Being around so many people, purring suddenly leaving after getting that message, random students I've never met gossiping openly about me, embarrassing myself in class. I even ran into Mayane. Grr, I can't take it. I want to go to my room and cry. I'm back. I dropped my bag on the floor like an angry child.
Welcome back, Ayame.
Ah, well, look who it is. Welcome back. Upon entering my home, I realize only Dad is here. Huh? Where's Jinta? He got called in to cover somebody at his job. Left about 30 minutes ago. Is that so? Since Mom's death, Genta moved back home from college due to financial issues. He's now working at a flower shop to make up lost money from the funeral. He's been really hard working in the kitchen and at work. I feel really bad for him. But never mind him. How was your first day of school? It was miserable. Oh, not that great. It wasn't that great. How come? Dad frowns worriedly at me. I want to tell him about the rumors, but I can't bring myself to. You need to be more honest. Even if you don't want to be, you need to be more honest. I can't tell him. He only gets super upset if I do. That's not about the fact that he gets upset. It just means that you're being more open to him and being honest about what actually went down. I don't want him worried about me. As a parent, you naturally work. I'm not a parent, but as a parent who is a parent, not me by the way, you naturally worry about your child regardless. Like at 27 years of age, my mother and father still worry about me. But it's symbiotic because you worry about them as well.
Talk to me.
Ayame, tell me what's wrong. You can always be honest with me. I don't want to talk about it. That means there is something on my mind.
Ayame.
Ayame, if someone is hurting you, or hurting or making fun of you.
No!
No one is! Ayame, I'm just really tired, okay? Why are you getting so defensive? I just snapped at Dad. Oh my god, why did I do that?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Complete silence. I think Dad knows there's something on my mind. He's trying to get it out without being too forceful. Sorry, I'm prying too much. No, Dad, I just want to make sure nothing bad is happening to you. The last thing I want is for you to be unhappy. I won't let that happen again. He mutters the last part, as if speaking to himself rather than me. Aww, that is wonderful. There's a lovely little portrait there. So, a family of 4. He looks at a family photo on one of the side tables. There we go. It depicts the entire family, including Mom. She looks so happy. Yeah.
It's okay. Call me paranoid or whatever, but if anything is bothering you, just come to your old pop. I'll support you however I can.
I know. I'm sorry.
It seems like the beginning of every major kind of scene bears full voice acting.
Today was just rough. Being around so many people got me really anxious.
I understand. You look like you could use some alone time, so I'll let you rest up.
Thanks, Dad. Dad closes his eyes as he leaves the table. He speaks with his back facing me. You'll make new friends. Don't beat yourself up. There are many people in your school, in this world, who would love to meet you. You just haven't found them yet. It's your first day back after so long, and you made it through. You should be proud of yourself.
Things will look up soon.
It'll get better over time. I promise. Dad. My chest tightens as Dad turns to give me a warm smile. Well, I'll let you go now. Dinner's in the fridge if you're hungry. Okay.
We're here for you.
Your brother and I. We're here for you, okay? Don't you go forgetting that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad, for everything. Of course, it's what I do. I'm not entirely sure if it was a good idea to keep news about the rumours about me from Dad, but even if I did tell him, how would he be able to stop it? We don't even know who started this mess, even though he just keep pursuing the truth until justice is served. That's just the kind of person he is. A good parent would do anything for their child. I don't want him worrying about me all the time, besides murder probably. The last thing I want to be is a burden to everybody. Maybe I'll just eat dinner and lay back for a bit. Okay, this is evening time, isn't it? I look up the scene as I lay on my bed. It's white, as bland as it can be, but it goes with every colour that is below it or to the sides of it, which is still a bit below it. I try to let my mind wander and forget about what happened today, but I can't. School wouldn't be so bad if I had friends to get me through the day. That's what I've always wanted in my life. Meaningful friendships to keep me going. I really feel bad for not telling Dad about my problems when he has asked me to be honest with him. At the same time, I don't want him to worry about me, but he's worried about you regardless. I don't want to be a burden. You're not a burden. Besides, it's my responsibility to get better. I can't rely on others all the time. I know I can't do it all alone, but without support from friends who'll be there for me when I'm in trouble, can I truly find happiness like Mum wished for me? Only time will tell, but for now it's back into the abyss tomorrow. Sleep time, essentially. Early morning, gosh. Okay folks, this is where we're going to leave off this demo playthrough of the game. I would highly encourage you to check out this game for yourselves, because it looks like that the developer has put in a ton of heart and passion into this game, and I would seriously suggest for all of you to try it out. There's a link down in the description below. You don't pay anything for the demo itself, it's completely for free. When the full game comes out, I have absolutely no idea. Thank you so much for watching guys, and see you all in the next video. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.